All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to JoJo's Lounge. This is TSSR Weekly presented by JoJo's and Kenny Suter. I'm Dwayne Hewlett, and we're a little late getting on as we were working on video from today from the boys regional where Dalton Strode finished tied for third in the regional, so he'll be going to sectional. So we were working on trying to get that done and had a few hiccups. We're new to this whole video highlight thing anyway, and then when you're trying to do it under a rush,
and then you add in when the software that we both use has an update literally the exact second we both want to use it, it threw a whole bunch of wrenches in the works.
But we got it done, so we will have highlights from today's regional that was in Mount Sterling. So we're happy to get that. There'll be video from tomorrow's regional for the girls next week, and Dalton plays sectionals on Monday. So we should have some video from that next Wednesday's show for TSSR Weekly. So a whole lot of stuff went on this past week. Of course, if you watched the Hewlett Public Pro LLC YouTube channel, you saw all kinds of homecoming activities for BPC last week. The Ironman game, volleyball games, the Powder Puff, the class skits in the morning, and the Spartan Olympics in the afternoon, all on the Hewlett Public Pro LLC YouTube channel. And then, of course, we had a bunch of sporting events last week, too. We had volleyball and football and had a few issues with a little bit of with football on Saturday. But on one of the long road trips, we have another long road trip coming for BPC this Friday night. We'll talk about that as we move along. But we're going to step aside here, and this is a little bit of a lengthy first episode of something we're going to try to do. Is this actually ended up being about 2 times longer than planned because we did 2 holes instead of 1. But you're going to see In the Cup with Jeff Borders. Jeff actually took some time to go out, interview a couple kids, i.e. Dalton Strode and Hannah Eden, I believe is the other.
Yep.
And he talked to them and then talked to Coach Snyder, and he actually played a couple holes of golf with Coach Snyder and took some video of Coach Snyder golfing, and they talked and asked some questions about a few things. You'll see an interview. This first interview will be taken yesterday, which was Tuesday. Of course, we're recording on Wednesday, before Dalton took part in the regional. And you'll see the regional highlights when we come back from a break after this In the Cup with Jeff Borders. And this is something we're going to try to do. I know I think Jeff kind of took the lead on this and came up with the idea, and so we're going to try to do with Coach Roddice. I'm going to try to do in the net with Coach Bowman and Coach Paul as well. We'll see if we can't get Coach McCormick on to do a 1st and 10 kind of thing. So this will be a weekly thing that we're going to try to do just to add a little something different. I know that Coach Snyder and Jeff are already talking about that they're going to keep track. They're going to do free throw shooting, and they're going to keep track all year and see who shoots the best free throws at the end of these little I don't know what the basketball was going to be called. Golf is called In the Cup. So we hope you enjoy it, and let us know what you think. Of course, we are live. I know there's not going to be a whole lot of people probably watching tonight since we started a little late, but if you get a chance to comment, please like, comment, share, and, of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you can. We'd greatly appreciate it. But this is the first attempt at In the Cup with Jeff Borders, and hopefully you enjoy it.
I'm Hannah Eden. I am a senior, and I've been golfing for 2 years.
I'm Dalton Strode. I'm a junior, and I've been golfing for about 8 years.
So the golf program here has been going on for 2 years. Am I correct with that?
Yes.
Coach Snyder's kind of been the one that got it off the ground and running. Hannah, you've been golfing for 2 years. The only 2 years you've been golfing is the 2 years on the team then?
Yes. I haven't done any other golfing than mini golf.
Okay. Between last year and this year, where can you see you've had some big improvements then?
I've been able to actually hit the ball, whereas last year the struggle is if I can actually hit the ball, and this year I can actually focus.
I mean, there's always room for improvement, I guess. Last year, played at Coyote Creek, and I placed second. So if I could do better than that this year, then that would be